What's up guys, I'm just a gamer and I'm back with another video. This is just a quick video of me wanting to get some thoughts out there on the gaming industry and what Summer Game Fest could possibly mean for it, because for those of you who don't keep up with it, the gaming industry is in a bit of a rocky situation at the moment. There have been massive layoffs. I mean, it's just like breaking news after breaking news of layoffs and layoffs and layoffs, studio closures happening left and right, and it's just a lot of gamers are losing faith in the industry, losing faith in companies. I mean, I was just watching a little video today from Kyle Bossman, but just the title of his video saying how not to make the Xbox conference awkward. For those of you who don't know, Xbox just laid off a bunch of people and closed down 4 studios, 2 of which were highly renowned, and one of them even just for no reason at all seemed to be closed down because they put out a smash hit of a game and yet it was closed down still, which left people flabbergasted. So it's just like, it made me think of just that Summer Game Fest as a whole, and could it possibly, revive confidence in the gaming industry, just because of like how things are going at the moment. It just, things seem kind of down in the industry. Like, I'm not gonna lie, for a little while I even thought we might be heading towards a gaming crash because, again, of all these layoffs and all these studio closures. I mean, people, not just gamers, but maybe even developers, they'll lose faith in continuing to work in this industry. Like, why not go work somewhere else, somewhere more stable? So, and then from there on, again, all these studio closures as well, like, whatever investors thinking, like, what are they going to be like? Well, why invest money into that company if it's the risk of closing, not making money, no success? It's like, things seem kind of dire. And I mean, there have been some hirings and some announcements of new studios, but even that is very tempered by the fact that, like, a bunch of people were laid off, studios were closed down, and now you're making another studio. It's like, what happened to just all those people you just fired? It's like, I don't know. Point is, the industry is kind of in a rocky situation at the moment, and I'm curious as to whether Summer Game Fest can maybe revitalize the industry. Maybe, give some, forgive me for not knowing the word top of my head, but just inspire some faith in not just gamers, but developers and investors in general. I mean, that's kind of what I feel needs to happen during this Summer Game Fest. Summer Game Fest has, I think, more riding on it than a lot of people might feel or think, just because, again, the industry as a whole is in a rocky situation with all these layoffs and studio closures, and again, people losing faith, not just gamers, but investors, shareholders. Screw those guys though. They're usually the ones responsible for the closures, but I'm getting ahead of myself. But point is, I think there's a lot more riding on Summer Game Fest than we might think, because again, like, this is gonna be the moment that games are shown off, and it's going to make or break, I think, people's interest in these games, in these developers. I mean, again, a lot of partners, a lot of big heavy hitters are coming to Summer Game Fest, but there's also a lot of smaller companies as well. And I'm just curious as to whether, if Summer Game Fest, let's say they have a massive blowout, I mean it's just crazy, incredible, and like people are left flabbergasted at how amazing the show went. That word of mouth, that buzz, could impact, the gaming industry in such a positive way of, like, again, gamers, investors, developers, we're excited, we're revitalized, we want to get this going, we want to ride this momentum. But the flip side is, let's say Summer Game Fest, that doesn't have a strong showing, there's a very lackluster feel to the whole thing. You know, some games show up and they're not looking too hot. You know, so like that could also impact the industry in the sense of like it can just reinforce that negative and lack of faith the industry is having at the moment, that gamers and investors could have at that moment. And it could just bring these developers down even further of like, hey, why bother making these games when I could go work over here and do something else and, you know, be better off. So like I'm so curious as to how important this event will actually be, because I can be completely wrong. Maybe this thing will just be a footnote, nothing's gonna change, nothing's gonna matter. But honestly, I think that Summer Game Fest, I think it has to do well. I think it has to be what fans and gamers want. It has to show people, has to show shareholders, investors that, hey, look at all these people. Look how excited they are. They want these games. They want things like this. They want us to grow and continue and to make games. And I really think, again, that it's going to fall on Summer Game Fest to deliver on that. Because, again, look at all these partners showing up. There is so much good that can come out of this. I mean, Capcom, Monster Hunter World, Wildlands, I believe is the next one. That could be, they could show that off. That would be super amazing. Obviously, Resident Evil. Obviously, they could do, you know, the next Street Fighter season announcement. So much could happen there. Xbox already has a showcase announced for Summer Game Fest, or for during Summer Game Fest, which I believe is on the 9th. I believe Summer Game Fest kickoff is on the 7th, so 2 days after. So again, like Xbox in particular, again, I mentioned that Kyle Bossman video earlier. They're in even more, I think, hot water with their fans than most, just because, again, they closed down 4 studios, 2 of which were very high profile, very renowned studios. And even more so, again, is that one of them had a smash hit last year and they still closed it down. So Xbox, I think they need to show off some incredible games to reinstill faith in them. The point is, there's plenty to get excited for here, and I'm really hoping that Summer Game Fest can deliver, because the gaming industry right now, they need that jolt. They need that hype. They need to get these gamers excited. They need to get me excited. It's just, again, I feel like a lot more is riding on Summer Game Fest than a lot of people might think. Because, again, we're in a rough spot right now, and there's like, I know myself, like, after hearing layoffs after layoff and closures after closure, I just feel like, oh man, that's such a bummer. Like, the industry is in such a bummer state right now. I feel like down, like sad about it. And I really think Summer Game Fest needs to reinvigorate that joy, that fun that I have, that like looking forward to these games, seeing these developers deep dives, like seeing how they talk about their game, showing off their game. I want that excitement again. And again, I really want Summer Game Fest to deliver, because I want to feel that again. I want to feel that excitement for the gaming industry. I want to feel that excitement for gaming in general. And yeah, man, I mean, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen at Summer Game Fest. But again, these are just my crazy thoughts. I have no skin in the game. These are just my thoughts, my reactions, my 2 cents, if you will, which really don't account for nothing. I'm just really looking forward to Summer Game Fest, and I'm really hoping it does well, because as much as a bummer the gaming industry has been right now, Summer Game Fest could maybe be the thing that lifts us out of this stump we're in, or this rut we're in. You know, we need games, the industry and just games in general, just to bring us joy, be fun again. I don't know, again, I'm mumbling, I'm rambling, I am so sorry. But regardless, those are my thoughts. Want to get them out there. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please leave a like or comment down below. I'd appreciate feedback. Are you excited for Summer Game Fest? I mean, how were your thoughts on anything I just said? Do you feel like the industry is in a slump right now? Do you think maybe Summer Game Fest could be something that can bring us out of it? Let me know. But yeah, please leave a like, subscribe. Check me out on Twitch at twitch.tv/justthegamerinc, all together in word, or you can click link below. But thanks for watching, and until next time, take care and have a good game.